Alright guys, I'm going to do another one for you, and I'm going to show you the easiest way I know of to air layer. And since we're doing this late, you know, it's the 24th, I want to go ahead and use some rooting compound I don't usually use on figs. These are takeout containers. I think they had burgers or fries or something in it for kids. You know, and I save them. I wash them out and I save them. And that right there is your donut. And I'm going to show you how you prepare this real quick here. I'm going to pause you because I'm going to take this and I'm going to heat it with this, and I'm going to melt it right through there. And I'll show you how I do that. And let's just leave it on. You guys want to see this anyway, right? You like watching fire? Shouldn't take long, it's only one. I did all these already. They took a few minutes longer to heat it because of, I did a couple of them at a time. 2 on one, 3 on the other actually. I think that might be good. I'm doing both sides though. Try to get center, melt it through, center, melt it through. Ooh, yeah, that went through. Alright, I'm going to stick that in the dirt right there so nobody gets burned. Take the scissors, and I poke the scissors through so I don't cut it further down. Snip that one. Snip that one. Now, we got it snipped like that. Got the tops on these. You're going to take these. You're going to take your moistened soil. You're going to fill that baby up. Then you're going to take your hand and you're going to go like that, right down there in the middle. That's where your branch is going to go. Now on these ends, I actually don't like to fight these when I take it out, so I cut a V. And I wanted to show you guys that so you'll know that as well. Because it is a fight at the end when you go to take these off. You don't want to. That's why I like the bag method a lot too. But the bag method, you can also mess up and grab a hold of that bag, and if you do and that branch spins, you just did all that work for nothing because you ripped every root right off of it. Alright, I'm only going to do 2 of these. I'm going to take you guys out there and show you exactly how I'm doing these. And like I said, if it wasn't so late in the year, I've got a couple out there that I did not use that are in the bag. Now I did on my olive trees and stuff, but not on the figs that are out there. Now I take that back. I may have on the one I just did over here, but the other 2 out there I know I didn't. Because I did that one afterwards. I may have used it. Because I know that, you know, I'm pushing it this time of year, but we can get it done. We're going to take 2 lids. Now, see, you're going to have a big air space. You're going to fill these lids. You can't have that air space, it'll dry your soil out. And when you're done with these, you are going to cover them with tinfoil. But then it's nice because you can just go out there and pull tinfoil off and you can look right in and see if your plant's doing good. And when they root in these, you're going to have a nice root ball because they've got a lot of room, a lot of soil to work with, to where if you're putting them in a small bag, you're getting a small loop ball. And I know I do use the smaller bags for smaller branches, but on these figs, I like to have them big, fat root ball. Throw them in a pot and I know they're going to go. They're just going to take off. Oh yeah, most important thing, coffee. Don't let yourself forget that one. Okay. I'm going to pause you guys, set you up outside. We'll keep on doing this. Alright guys, I'm hoping this doesn't get blinded out by this bright sun out here. But this, I'm going to come over here. No, I'm not. Hold on. I might be old, but I'm not stupid. Get the knee pad. Sponge, whatever. Seat, whatever you want to call it. But it works for the knees. Okay. We're going to come down here. Hopefully you can see this a little better now. And I'm going to look. Okay, I'm going to go from here. I'm going to back this up a little more. So I'm going to snip that one. I'm going to snip that one. I'm going to snip that one. Anything that's going to be inside of here, get rid of it. Get rid of that nudge. Get a little more. Here. Okay. Then I'm going to take my blade and I'm just going to run it right like that. Just because of I want to put this powder on there. Normally I would have just went for the nodes that where I cut the leaves, but doesn't take much. Put more on my hand than I needed on there. Alright, now I'm gonna push this on here all the way around. I got my top over here. And I'm gonna take this top. Take the bottom. Yep. And push this in here tight so I can flip it on there. Snap it like that. Like that. And I will come back and cover this with tinfoil. But I'm going to tell you guys, with this, and I'll probably come back here and add a little more dirt too when I moisten this down a little more. And you want to keep checking that moistness too. Make sure that it's not drying out. But I'll be doing another one right here. I'll get that razor blade back over here. And these are going to be giveaways, I hope. If I can start getting more followers. Now, if you do what I did, and I just realized it, and I did it to that one too, I forgot to cut the V in this one like I showed you guys in there. I didn't cut the V up here. You can do that before you try to take it out as well. So, just be aware of that if you forget. That was a little better. Alright guys, those are set. I'm going to cover them with tin foil. And this one over here, I'm going to try to bring you guys in on this. I'll give you a shot of this one. I'd have to look to make sure, but I think it's only been in there for 3 weeks. And excuse my arm, but we're going to come over here I'm going to see if I can bring you down in there so you can see this. They're already moving down here. You can see the white roots right there where my finger's at, hopefully. I can't really see the screen because it's so bright out here. But that's 3 weeks. And that is without using okay, guys. Yeah, I had to pause you for a minute. It got hot out there. But those other two that are already rooting within 3 weeks did not use. Okay? I used this time because I want them, those ones I just did, to root really, really good. And I'll be using it on these too. But I'll be doing those this evening when it cools off a little. Man, it's like 90 something out there and it got hot. Alright guys, if you like what you're seeing, subscribe to the channel. You'll be seeing that stuff when it comes out and gets potted up, gets ready to go out. Alright guys, I want to thank you and tell your friends and have a nice day.